Okay. Wednesdays are always interesting because Wednesdays we get Thor's midweek meltdown. Now, thank you for singing. The last 3 weeks, it seems like it's been just a direct shot at his wife. Yeah. Which was pretty wild. Okay. It's very strange.
New theme song.
Today's midweek meltdown may have caught you a little bit by surprise, maybe caught you off guard a little bit. It was a crazy rant all about the South Bay and the situation going on with the sewage and the water and the air and all that stuff. It was very political.
It's not good. And I must admit and give myself a pat on the back that when I do this stuff, I do my research. I don't just go flip it from the hip.
Right.
I read a lot of articles.
From the hip.
I read a lot of articles. I watch videos. I want to know. I don't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay.
Hey.
So we had kind of heard that this was at the request of his wife, Haley.
Yes.
Well, it turns out there's more to the story.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So originally it sounded like Thor was ranting about this whole situation with the South Bay because his wife is very concerned. She goes down to IB quite a bit to go take care of their horse and stuff like that, which is stabled in IB. And so she was very upset about the air quality, the water situation, all that stuff. So she has sort of been talking to Thor about it, and Thor said he did it to shut her up. Is what he said.
I just couldn't take the nagging.
But that's not
chicks,
true,
man.
Because you got in there and you got pretty passionate about it.
I did.
you did.
So
when you actually did your research.
So what happened was, and he's right. What happened was, she was nagging like they do.
They?
Excuse me.
What do you mean by they?
Who's they?
Excuse me?
I mean, I think wink,
White chicks?
wink.
Oh,
Wives?
You know.
yes, guy.
Yes,
Wives.
guy. Wives.
Okay.
Wives.
You figured out that mystery.
Well, yeah. I think you're saying, well, I at first thought he was referring to just women in general, but
No,
I'm like,
why?
no.
Why would he ever say that?
That would be sexist. So
No,
wives.
wives.
Clearly,
Okay, so I'm in the
That's
clear.
not sexist?
Yeah, that's.
well, a little
hell?
less sexist. Yeah.
Emily, you're not in the clear.
I'm not a wife.
Yeah, but you are a nagger.
Excuse me.
Massive.
Hey.
So
Never heard anybody like it, to be honest with you.
Okay, really?
I'm just
So-
saying.
Wow, rude.
So she begged me to do it, and I said I will look into it because I'm not going to do something I'm passionate about. If I don't care about it, it's not going to. I'm not going to let this show down. I will not sacrifice good content.
Basically, every other segment is kind of like a letdown, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That is not true.
I mean,
Seriously.
you only give a shit about 5% of the time,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
I will not.
So true.
I will not let us down.
And that's generous.
That's very generous.
I will not let
5%.
us down at 8 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Oh, that's very specific.
So I started to do some research, and I couldn't believe what I was
shocked,
reading.
huh?
Shocked.
Wow.
Shocked.
Which is shocking to me because it's literally on the news almost daily.
It's
like
hard not to
years.
see
Yeah.
it. And every news channel.
Since I've been in San Diego since 1994.
Seriously.
I don't watch a lot of I don't like watching the news. It
Makes
gives me
you sad.
it gives me anxiety.
Oh, no.
Honestly, it gives me so like I had so much anxiety yesterday pre this debate.
Yeah.
Like it just gives me anxiety. The
Wow.
news, how negative it is.
Well, again, you take everything so personally.
That's true.
Like if they say anything that you don't agree with, it's over.
You spiral.
Like look out.
Yeah.
They're eating dogs, man.
That's right. I have
They're
heard that.
eating dogs.
I have heard that.
Pets. Just pets in general.
Yeah,
Pets in
They're-
general.
yeah.
Cats.
They're-
They're
yeah.
coming in here by the millions.
We know what happened to
and eating.
Emily's cat.
Yes.
That's what happened to her.
That's what I heard.
My sweet Frankie.
I heard.
Made it all the way to Springfield.
Damn.
Stinks.
She did.
Yeah.
She made the trip there.
Yep. Thought she was
she's-
good.
Frankie soup.
Yep. That's that.
Oh.
So,
Sorry, Emily.
and those moderators, who knows what they're doing?
Okay, can you stay focused?
Okay. Yeah.
You're giving me
Jeez,
anxiety
I
right now.
know.
So I started doing my research, and I
Yes.
noticed, wow, this isn't great.
It's bad.
Yeah.
We're the number one show in the world.
The
So
hold on.
I decided.
Yeah, he did his research,
gonna
and
check
that's a
that.
fact.
I'm gonna
That's,
check the number.
that's a fact.
So I decided I need to throw my hat in the
You're
ring.
gonna speak up.
I'm gonna speak
There
up.
it is.
I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring because there is a solution. if declaring a state of emergency will help fund the issue and help get this plant fixed.
Why don't they just do that?
Yeah, clean up the
Because
shit.
Sky's lover, Gavin Newsom, and Joe
typical.
Biden aren't doing it.
Typical Sky.
Typical
Wait.
Sky. Way to go,
Leave it to
Sky.
the libs.
Wait,
Typical
libs.
I
To the
don't-
libs.
I don't know what. Huh? Okay.
So I said I would do it, but before I started doing my research,
Uh-huh.
I did tell my wife something. I did say that because I had something else planned,
Oh.
something that really bothers me,
Oh, God.
and that would be next week.
Oh,
That would be next week.
boy.
I can't
That would be
wait.
next week. It involves. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, please
Should I
don't.
say it? I
No,
won't say it.
no.
It involves something.
You'll give me anxiety.
Oh, you're
all
gonna
right, we
get
got
anxiety.
it. We got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And but I said, hey, and I already had some stuff written down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, for me to completely change course like this,
I mean, you just hit save. Your dumb notes over there that you always do.
Change course.
I had 3 pages today.
Oh, God.
For me to change course like this, I'm gonna need something for you. For me to consider doing this, I'm gonna need something.
Wait, you're now taking bribes?
I said, hey, that's what politicians do.
Yeah, no, but you're
Wait a minute.
ranting against.
Yeah,
You say
remember?
you
You
hate
moron.
politicians.
This is my wife.
Huh?
She's not my side piece. I'm not Dave Grohl.
Okay,
Too
well,
soon.
save it for next week.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what?
What?
If you tonight, which was last night,
Mhm.
if you give me some sexy lingerie, throw some makeup on, and give me like I don't know, blowjob,
Wait,
then
a
I feel
second.
like
Hold on
I'll
a
do this
minute.
rant for you.
What?
Wait a minute.
Excuse me.
So
Wait a minute.
you are now taking bribes under the table for people to
Sex bribes.
to have you
Yes.
rant about something. Which, God, ugh. Anyway,
Okay, Eddie, you don't need to. That was too far.
sorry. This is the natural reaction.
Yeah.
The integrity of the midweek meltdown now is just
Wow.
it's garbage.
Out the
Garbage.
door?
I am
Garbage.
stunned by this.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
it's not like I have a side piece. It is. It
Again,
is.
that doesn't matter.
No, that's
It
not
doesn't
the
matter.
issue.
Here-
So if I want you to talk about something, I have to now put some makeup on,
Yes,
No,
you do.
Eddie,
You
wear
got
some
lingerie.
lingerie,
I don't- Eddie,
and, and give you fellatio.
I don't
Yeah.
want.
That's what I need
Eddie,
to do?
I don't want you to put lingerie on.
Okay. Well, apparently that's all it takes.
No.
Yeah.
So here's the deal.
This is fucking disgusting.
So here's the deal.
I'm legitimately pissed.
Yeah.
The
I'm so
blowjob
confused.
lingerie was just so I could do the research on it to see if I would consider doing it.
It wasn't even a guarantee.
and then once I
No, it's a
considered
shitty deal.
and then once I
Yeah.
considered
Ew.
doing it, I got fired up about it and got passionate about it, and then that's when the ideas started flowing.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Much like the sewage that's going into the
oh
ocean.
yeah.
Okay.
Much like your massive load, apparently you did too.
What?
That's what he says.
So,
He
yes.
likes a big load.
I do.
Gross.
I do.
So Sky she gets upset about something in her neighborhood. You know how she is. Massive Karen.
Okay,
She's
excuse
massive.
She's
me.
like, hey,
Like it-
Thor, maybe you need to start talking about
Like
this.
back in the day, if I was doing rants and she wanted me to do a rant about the bird scooters.
yeah.
Remember those?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
I
hates
hated
scooters.
those. She
Yeah,
hated those.
stupid.
If Sky gave you a little something extra,
Oh, Sky.
you're gonna get in there.
Oh.
You're gonna change sides.
Sky some
Well,
makeup
Sky
and
does have
lingerie?
a lot of lingerie.
Yeah.
Does
I do have
She
a
doesn't
lot
Apparently,
make-
you
she
have
doesn't
no
have makeup,
You
though.
have no integrity.
Okay, I heard that.
You have no integrity.
I do own
I do
makeup.
have
You have
integrity.
no integrity.
I do have integrity, but I was really horny.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I can't. So wait, you were horny talking about sewage?
No.
This is so weird.
You're roasted.
I had been. My sex life goes in phases.
Well, you do jerk off in a toilet.
Yeah.
This is getting
Yeah.
grosser
is
by
true.
the
That's
second,
true.
to be honest.
So if you're in South Bay,
I'm nauseous.
Yeah.
You might get some Thor goo all over you.
in South Bay,
No, I'm moving.